Project Wunderwaffe will take you back into the realities of World War II, the end of which seems to be near. Germany is now just a shadow of its power. Your order is to build a secret military base and construct weapons of unprecedented power. Will you, Mackison, be capable of turning the tide of the war?
No, is the answer to that question. I failed miserably, guys. But anyway, this isn't a review. This is just it's a game that I got access to today. It's a playtest. I got access to the playtest today. And I thought, you know what? This is the kind of game that I reckon a few of you guys will be interested in. It's certainly the type of game that I like. It's a bit, you know, Mr. Preppery, kind of. It's nothing like that, actually. But it looks like Mr. Prepper and, you know, Fallout Shelter and all of that kind of stuff. Basically, you are a German. A schnell, raus, Kartoffelkopf kind of German in World War II, and you're tasked to build a bunker, a secret bunker. The war's going badly, but you are trying to make these wunderbar weapons to save the Germans and win the war. So basically what you do is you've got your bunker entrance with a stuffed German Shepherd there that just doesn't move at all, and a little machine gun turret kind of thing. And I'm guessing, because this is just a very early build, that you build weapons up there to stop the Allies getting in. Now, to do that, you need to mining and grinding. Mine your arse off, guys. You have to mine your arse off and construct lots of buildings in this underground secret bunker. And you start off with your basics, your electricity and water. You need electricity and water for a lot of the buildings. Then you need to build a research lab and a control room. And the control room shows kind of like a map of where the Allies are, how close they are. And you can see a countdown in the top left, 13 days till they reach your bunker. Now what you can do, you can send supplies to the front lines to delay that. I managed to do it once, but I screwed myself so many times in this game, and there was no save in this game either, and it crashed 4 times, so each time I had to start again. It's not really fit for purpose at the minute, but it isn't meant to be. It's just a playtest. Anyway, it's still enjoyable. You unlock different things in the research. There's quite a lot to unlock, and this is just the first tier. There's going to be other tiers, but they're not available yet until the game releases, and the game does release this year apparently. And as you unlock different things, different types of buildings, you need to start building them. To build them, you're going to need the different types of resources, the raw resources, so you can refine them, make concrete, make steel rods and all these kind of things, smelt raw gold into bars and things like that. And you do that by digging down into the ground, making tunnels, putting lifts in. You don't really see the guys. There's no miners in the game yet. I'm assuming you're going to see the miners chipping away with the pickaxes and stuff. But at the minute, there's just like nothing there. But it is good just looking down at all the different colours on the underground, so you can see, oh, there's gold there, there's iron there, there's copper there, there's stone there, there's coal there, uranium, all kinds of stuff that you're going to need to build these super weapons. And of course to build the other buildings that you need to build the super weapons. It's like a big long kind of progressive uphill struggle I found. Now the problem that the game has at the minute, and it's just a playtest, have I said that? Yeah, I think I have, is you can totally gimp yourself. I ran out of coal and I couldn't build a mine because I didn't have enough water. I couldn't build a new water because I didn't have enough gold, and I couldn't smelt any because I needed the coal to do it, so I was stalemated completely, which was a shame, and I had to start again. But I didn't, because there was only 2 days to go, so I thought I'll see what happens at the end when the Allies get there. Are we going to see armies and tanks rushing in? Yeah. Thank you for playing the playtest. Yeah. I'm very forgiving when it comes to playtests, because, you know, the very early in the game, you're only getting a sample of the game as well, and you just know that before this game kind of releases, there's going to be tons and tons of changes, and that's the whole point of releasing it like this, so that they can get feedback. So here's my feedback. Schnell! That wasn't my feedback. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, my feedback is thus, guys. Fix your save game, because, yeah, you need save games. We should be able to sell some resources, or trade, or do something to get resources, because you don't want to get kind of deadlocked like I did. Make the dog work. No, that's top priority. I love German Shepherds. Make it work. Make it go. We definitely need a demolition tool to get rid of all the tunnels and all the shafts that you just don't need. Loads of tool tips as well. I mean, you put your tool tip over buildings and it doesn't even tell you anything about what it's going to produce, so you don't even know if it should be a priority research. All that needs doing. That's another absolute priority. Obviously, research queuing is a necessity. It's in pretty much all games now. It would be such an easy thing to implement as well, I would imagine. So that should be put in, definitely. The whole game's just not really that intuitive at the minute. There's loads of ways you can make it intuitive. Tooltips being the top priority for this as well, which I've already mentioned. But I think that was one of my biggest gripes with it. I think there's a sabotage mini game in this as well, where it'll see you being sabotaged, and you have to click on the building and then click stop the sabotage. That's a bit shit. It could be better than that. I just found that, like, who's sabotaging? Why? What's going on? Give us a bit. Give us a bit. We need a bit for that. Just click the flashy thing. Nah, that was a bit shit. I would definitely like a way to cancel a construction. I mean, this could be the same tool as the demolition tool, I guess, but there's a couple of times I built a tunnel where I wanted to build a shaft, and that was annoying. There's a lot of quality of life things that you could actually put in the game, but I've said a few of the things that I would certainly like to see. But I'm really looking forward to this. You can join the playtest. Well, I did today, and I'm sure there's places still there. I don't think there's many people being taken up on it because simply there's not many. I've never heard of it. I mean, it was a pure accident that I stumbled on this today. I was actually searching for tractors, would you believe? Honest. So it's probably not a very well-known game. So if you do want to check it out, go on Steam and you can have a. But I'm looking forward to it. I think when it's all fleshed out and it's all finished, I think it'll be a really good little game to play. I like the whole premise of what you've got to do, and you're trying to race against the allies coming to take over your bunker. You've got to build these weapons by mining and all that. Yeah, why not? Sounds like a blast. Schnell, schnell, schnell. So there you go, guys. I apologise for my lousy German accent, but I'm sure my German subscribers, which are multitudes of, there are multitudes of German subscribers on this channel. I'm quite, do you know, a German, right, this is a true story, a German was walking out of a shop in a city in Germany, and a car went past playing Heat from the Cops, guys. That's true. That's a true story. How cool is that? Heat from the Cops. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to play this, guys, it's called Project Wunderwaffe, and it's on Steam, and you can probably still get access to that playtest.